they're a competitive bunch. They don't like losing, and so I wasn't too concerned off last week. I was like, they'll bounce back this week, and they kind of they do it for themselves. They're an interesting bunch of girls where they like to win, but they sort of rally around each other and go, come on, don't be content with that, don't be happy with that, what do we do differently?
We knew they set up a box, and so just really using the width of the court was really important, or finding a body and coming off, just using our tactics and break down their defence.
Jazz has slotted in really nicely with this group of girls. I think that's what makes them a great team is that they're accepting of any decisions that we make from a club and coaching point of view, and Jazz came to us in the off-season and trialled and fitted in really well with the girls, and she's learning how to fit in with our way as we're learning how to bring her strengths into our game with the way that we play.
I feel really welcome. I feel like I've known them for years. I knew most of them from growing up in Talent Academy, just through all the different netballs as well.
I was really impressed with her tonight. We're exploring a centre position for Jazz as well, which she's really keen to jump on board and learn that and spend some time playing it. And I thought she was great in that today when we put her into centre as well.
I'm really excited to see what happens this year. Seeing as I was with Tigers and now I've come up here, it's definitely different. I started doing some trials around the clubs, and this one just really felt right. You just kind of know, with the bunch of girls, they really get around each other and just back each other up.
She's a really fast aerial player, and she certainly has a strong component of her game is some on-ball defence, and she's come into a team where we do a lot of tight man-on-man defence, so we've worked out how to bring in her strength with her on-ball and ease her into sort of our man-on-man, and then give her that freedom on court to work out when to use what style of defensive element against the opposition.
We came out saying we don't want to have in our heads that they've won the premiership last year, New Year, but it's such a good bunch of girls, and we just really got around each other today, really pushed it out.
I think part of what I've had to do this year with my coaching is how do I do things a little bit differently so that the girls come into this and I keep them guessing from week to week as to how we're going to go about things, what do we do a little bit differently. We've shifted up a few attacking things that we've done. We've changed some of the defensive stuff that we did last year, and they're not big changes. They're still our little 1%ers that we worked on last year, but they're a pretty level-headed bunch of girls, and they know that last year was last year and it starts fresh this year, and they've got their journey that they've got to take this year, and they have to perform week in and week out. It took us 30 years to win a premiership, so the girls know they don't come easily, and it's hard work that needs to be put in.